when they say the name of the movie in the movie. If dinosaurs are dead, then explain how they casted the dinosaurs for Jurassic Park. Cute. He's playing in the unborn flesh of his own kind. A movie has one scene with neon lights. Me. Poetic cinema. Harry Potter. A summary. Everyone. Harry no. Harry yes. How many muggle-born kids showed up at Hogwarts? Like, I get you're into magic, and don't get me wrong, magic is awesome, but please don't try and tell me quills and icicles make more sense than pencils. I realize you have an aesthetic going, but admit it's just for looks. The new Jurassic Park movie looks great. Harry Potter. Dobby's first and last words. You know what this gifs it. If you don't think music is important, you need to remember that 13 dwarves convinced Bilbo Baggins to rob a dragon just by singing about it. The worst is when a movie is about space and it turns into an existentialist look humanity rather than aliens. You don't need to leave this dirt orb to examine a relationship with Erd or to show me some tentacles. I want a movie where literally everyone dies. Everyone. Like by some natural disaster or something. It's just like an hour and a half of showing desolated countries and cities and whatnot. There are no humans left. And then, with 30 seconds of film left, Sean Bean crawls out from underneath the rubble of a fallen building and starts laughing. Quentin Tarantino. I'm making another movie. Guy who makes fake blood for a living rubs hands together. Wouldn't it be funny if in like 50 years someone made a movie about Leonardo DiCaprio and the actor that played him won an Oscar? I laughed and then I cried. It's going down. I'm yelling Simba. Too soon. It's been 20 years. What do you mean it's been 20 years? The Lion King. Oh my god. Okay, but like, why is Age of Ultron called Age of Ultron? It wasn't really an age. It happened over the course of like 3 days. It was more like a long weekend. It was the long weekend of Ultron. I hate hormones. Really, I liked her. I felt she had an important part in Harry Potter. Great Gatsby 2013. Leonardo DiCaprio is rich and screams at people. Wolf of Wall Street 2013. Leonardo DiCaprio is rich and screams at people. Django Unchained 2012. Leonardo DiCaprio is rich and screams at people. Titanic 1997. Leonardo DiCaprio is poor and gets screamed at. Liam Neeson struggles with being unappreciated after saving his family, taken for granted. Since Johanna Mason was the only living female victor of 7 for the Quell, I would like to think that when they called up ladies first, she just stomped over, grabbed the piece of paper herself, and shouted, "Gee, I wonder who the F it could be. Holy F balls, it's me, I'm so shocked." And the pizza keepers have to drag her away from the microphone. Wow, my own giant robot. I'm now the luckiest kid in America. Don't be fooled, this is the saddest children's movie ever made. I like how he's the luckiest kid in America, like there's some Canadian a-hole with 2 giant robots. All this advertising for Jurassic World is unnecessary. Just let everyone know Chris Pratt is in it, and the whole world will run to the nearest theater. Seriously, we all love that man more than life itself. This could be the poster and I would still go. Jurassic World, starring Chris Pratt. I want that as a poster. Imagine McGonagall giving Hagrid another chance after the war. Imagine his eyes welling up with tears when he gets to exchange his umbrella for a wand. Imagine him sitting eagerly among a class of scared first years, and he gets his letter from an owl, and Harry takes him shopping for school in Diagon Alley to return the favor. No fucking crying. If there are only Dementors and prisoners in Azkaban, then who makes the food? Is there a Dementor in the prison kitchen wearing a kiss the cook apron and making pancakes for the inmates? JKR, explain yourself. I wanted to draw the Dementor cook. In Viking time, short hair was a symbol of servitude and slavery. So Loki's ever longer hair is really a way of him saying that he is a strong, independent Asgardian frost giant who don't need no Odin. I choked on my drink. Sometimes I love the pause button. Would you just let it go? Fast and the Furious franchise, like the Harry and the Potter, 2 Harry 2 Potter, The Harry and the Potter. Azkaban Prisoner. Harry and Potter. Harry 5. Harry and Potter 6. Potter 7. Just realized that Super Mario and Jurassic Park have followed the same naming convention with their franchise. Super Mario Bros. Jurassic Park. Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. Jurassic Park. The Lost World. Super Mario Bros. 3. Jurassic Park 3. Super Mario World. Jurassic World. What I'm saying is I'm very excited about the prospect of Jurassic Galaxy. Your son died. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. How, if you don't mind me asking? He couldn't exhibit enough self-control to not submerge his f***ing head in a river of chocolate. How is it that I've lived in Hawaii for 9 years, been learning Hawaiian words, and speaking pidgin back to my local friends for 9 years, know how to say significantly more complex Hawaiian phrases, and yet I had to turn over a Puna Brewing Company bottle cap to find out that Lilo means lost. And now my heart is busted. I just added this to my queue, and then I had to go in and find it again cause I had a thought. Lilo and Stitch. Lost and pulled together. Welcome to mi casa. That's French for front door. It's really not. I didn't understand the joke until I learned honey was Latina. That sentence makes me feel sad because she's really not portrayed as Latina. Would you prefer her to wear a sombrero and blast Tigers del Norte from an old pickup truck? How to tell if a movie is sh? Is it The Emperor's New Groove? Yes. No. Good movie. It's sh. Okay, but this is one of my favorite Disney endings because they decided to be happy together as frogs rather than try and find a way to be human. And by finding that happiness they got to be humans again. Like that is rad as hell. Thank you Disney. Oh excuse you. That is the plot of Shrek. What's up Rihanna? Fun fact. Michael Cera asked Rihanna if he could slap her ass for real, and she said you can slap my ass for real if I can slap you in the face for real. And he was like alright, and they did the take like 3 times and Michael was like you're not hitting me hard enough, do it for real. And then she slapped the F out of him and threw off his equilibrium so much he had to go lay down in his trailer for like half an hour, and that's the take they used in the movie with no added sound effects. Avengers. Oh no, a metal man is making a metal army to terrorize the world. He's indestructible. Metal. Magneto. Deep sigh. Magneto. Raises arm. Magneto. Clenches fist. Credits. Post-credits scene is just 20 minutes of him playing Stop Hitting Yourself with Tony. Bucky is stuck to a traffic light and crying for Steve to help him down. Imagine if in Frozen when Anna's heart finally freezes, Elsa, horror-struck and filled with grief, began to hold her and sing a reprise version of Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Cause I feel like it'd go like this. Elsa, yes I wanna build a snowman and ride our bikes around the halls. It's because I cared for you. I hid from you. And now you took the fall. I wanted to protect you. Now look at you. Frozen by my own hands. Pauses looking at her hands. Yes I wanna build a snowman and play outside in all the snow. I wanted just to hold you close. Open up my door. Because I loved you most. I was always lonely. Not anymore. Cause now I can finally see. I want to build a snowman. One more time Anna please. Cries. I like how everyone seems like they're dead tired and through's just there going. Om nom nom, this is a shawarma nom nom nom. Notice how Clint and Natasha seem to have appropriated half of each other's chairs. And I think Tony is just realizing that he literally died and was scared back to life by the man to his left. And Steve, being the senior citizen, is simply nodding off. And Bruce is just grateful someone found him some pants. Yeah, but can we also just be impressed with the shawarma restaurant that stayed open through an alien invasion? Or the fact that the guy behind the counter is not the least bit phased and is going about his business like it's New York. This happens frequently. I just realized the climax of The Lion King is kind of hilarious because it came down to a showdown fight between Scar and Simba, and here's something great about them. They are the weakest little shiz. Scar was this skinny twig of a lion who probably only got the 11th plus portion of any kill because nobody liked him, and the only way he could one-up anyone was through trickery and by softening them up with a wildebeest herd. Simba grew up without ever having to chase his prey or work particularly hard because he lived on a diet of insects and nothing else. Nala could kick his ass because she was a goddamn proper hunter. So the final battle was the equivalent to a pasty-faced metrosexual teen slap fighting a starving 60-year-old. 10/10.